What is going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with yet another video. Today we are going to be talking about the stimulus check, how you should spend it, and things of that nature. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so first and foremost, this is not an opinionated video or anything of that nature regarding any type of politics or anything of that nature. So just wanted to get that out of the way. So first off, what I want to talk about is the U.S. government started sending out their stimulus checks of $600 or up to $600. And today I want to talk about what you might want to consider when thinking about using your stimulus check to buy precious metals. So first and foremost, I want to mention that make sure that everything else in your life is taken care of. Your friends, your family, everyone of that nature. If someone's struggling, help them out. If you are struggling, definitely do not make precious metals your first priority when thinking about where to spend your stimulus check. So, with all that out of the way, if you are still considering purchasing precious metals with your stimulus check, I'm going to talk a little bit about my thoughts and my opinions and things of that nature. So, I have before you silver, gold, and platinum. All of these would be a decent choice, in my opinion, on deciding what to spend your stimulus check on. You really can't go wrong with any of the three metals. Unfortunately, at the recording of this video, all three of them are on quite a tear as far as spot price. So the increase has caused the prices of everything across the board really to go up. Now, platinum is on the smallest spike, I would say. So if you can find a good deal on some platinum, I might suggest picking that up. Now, platinum is also hard to find right now, especially for a good deal. You can find it if you really, really want it, but to find it for a good deal is somewhat difficult. Now, as you all know, I said 2021 was going to be my year for gold, and I'm going to continue stacking platinum and stuff, but I might consider gold when my stimulus check, with the money that I got from my stimulus check, over platinum. Now, I'm working towards the 100 pieces of platinum challenge, so that is a little bit difficult for me to come to grips with, but I really need to increase my gold stack. So that is a good point to make and something to think about when deciding on what to spend your stimulus check on, if you are considering spending it on precious metals, is where is your stack lacking? Okay, if you have tons and tons of silver but a little bit of gold, you might want to think about gold. If you have lots of gold but maybe not quite enough silver, you might want to think about silver. Realistically, though, you can't really go wrong with any of them, and with what this is doing kind of for inflation, this is a smart play to make with your stimulus check, in my opinion. Now, silver is also on quite a bit of a tear right now, and its spot price is quite high, to say the least. So you might want to think about picking up some silver with that extra money that the good old U.S. government has sent you. And if that's the case, I would try suggesting that you do your research and you try to find the lowest premium possible, because I know a lot of you probably want all of the precious metals to explode, but if we can find out anything from history, we know that with all these spikes in spot price, there is inevitably a dip. and you don't want to kind of be second guessing yourself / regretting not picking up the dip or waiting to get the dip. So you might also want to consider waiting a couple weeks before you spend that stimulus check. You might want to just kind of sit on it and let it sit there for just a couple weeks. Inflation is not going to drastically change in just a couple of weeks. And you could have the potential to pick up something for a lower premium than you would have had you just jumped right into the precious metals and buying precious metals with your stimulus check. So again, guys, I just want to really kind of hit home that try your best to be as smart as you possibly can with your stimulus check. If you are struggling, or if someone close to you is struggling, don't just use that money on precious metals. I am not against people using it on precious metals, and in fact, that is what I plan to do with my check. But I do not have anybody in the near vicinity of me or that is close to me that really is hurting for money. If I did, I would probably try and help them out over adding to my stack. I know this is financial wealth. I know it's wealth preservation, all that kind of stuff. So you're really kind of looking out for yourself when you buy this stuff, but at the same time, you do need to make sure that everyone that is close to you is taken care of. But as far as purchasing precious metals with your stimulus check, I think it's a decent play to make, especially given that basically what a stimulus check is just either printed money or borrowed money, which ultimately devalues the dollar, which ultimately increases the value of these metals. And that does include platinum. I know a lot of people don't see platinum as that, but I think it does include platinum in that realm, because if you look at platinum, it has moved up with inflation over time. It also has changed in value due to its industrial uses, but it has moved up with inflation. Platinum will never just be $1 a coin. I mean, they didn't stamp $100 face value on this coin because they thought it would be worthless one day. I highly doubt it would ever even go below $100. I mean, but that's a whole nother topic and a whole nother video. This video is talking specifically about the stimulus check, which I know some people are happy about, but also at the end of the day, the fact that the government is doing this with the money, I know there's a lot of people that need help, and I'm not against the government reaching out and helping those in need, especially when the government is also regulating a lot of states. Luckily, I live in a state that is pretty much as free as can be, but some states are still almost day one lockdown. I mean, it's ridiculous what you see on the news and what you hear about is happening in other states. And it's also kind of interesting how different states approach it in different ways, and it doesn't really boil down to the federal government as much as people like to point fingers and blame the federal government. It really boils down to local governments and state governments and things of that nature. But yeah, guys, well, I know some people were hoping for more with the stimulus check. I know some people are just kind of, it doesn't really affect them one way or another because they are already financially okay. But at the end of the day, guys, I just want to hit home. Be smart about what you spend your stimulus check on. If you're going to spend it on precious metals, you might want to think about waiting for a dip. I don't know. That's just my kind of idea and theory. But at the end of the day, if you buy this stuff with your stimulus check today on the spike and there's a dip, just hold it because there'll be another spike. That's the way the world works, and that's the way the precious metals work. It's just like anything else you invest your money in. One day it could be worth a lot, one day it could be worth a little, and then it'll probably be worth a lot again unless you just bought something completely worthless. And so, yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Be sure to check out my other videos. I have a lot of videos talking about platinum and other precious metals. Thank you to all my loyal followers. Any new people to the channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you leave me a comment in the comment section below. I kind of want to know what you guys' plans are for your stimulus check. So, yeah, guys, with all that being said, until next time, we will see you.